Hello there, Duelists. Welcome to a bit of tournament coverage. Today I wanted to go over the North American World Championship qualifier with you guys. As you know, there was a Duel tournament held there, and huge shoutouts to Tyler Berger for this immersive coverage. I'm not gonna show all of it, actually I am gonna show all of it. This is all of it. As you can see, it's like you're part of the action, it's like you're there. But in all seriousness, I am here to talk about the Decklists. Shoutouts to Dank for gathering them into the Speedway League Discord. First place is gonna be Stephen Lallara, who was on Amazonas. Amazonas, looks kinda different since the new Forbidden Unlimited list, but not too much. There are a few shoutouts that I want to give, like the Amazonas Village making a return, and also this card, Amazonas Spy. This was away from Amazonas for a really long time, but now it is back. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add back an Amazonas monster from the graveyard or shuffle it into the deck, and you can special summon it from the hand by revealing another Amazonas. Now under the skill, the Room for Growth, that does become 2100, so that's very sizable. Another card that we see here is the Amazonas Willpower. It's basically a Call of the Haunted for Amazonas monsters. It has to attack if able, but yeah, that's not too much of a downside. We see the return of the Curse of Anubis in the main deck, so that is interesting. Works really well with the graveyard effect of Amazonas Call. So Amazonas, yeah, not entirely unpredictable, winning this tournament. Yeah, we see a lot of tech in this deck. The breakthrough skill as well. The one Dust Tornado in the main, two more in the side. Shield Crush in the side as well, so clearly prepared for the Gravekeeper matchup. Speaking of the Gravekeeper matchup, second place we have Sam Schreiber, big shoutouts, and he is on a bit of a different take of Gravekeepers, playing the Desert Sparrow skill. You know, now that Battle City Bestie is on the limitation list. For less limited cards, he's playing Allure of Darkness with a few extra dark monsters to facilitate it. We see the Flip Effect monster, Old Vindictive Magician. It's basically a man-eater bug that only hits the opponent's monsters, so very cool to see that make an appearance. I hope he was playing the tournament pack ultra rare one. That's such a beautiful card. Plenty of other cool things. We only see 2 Descendants and 1 Recruiter, which might seem a bit counterintuitive, but yeah, Spy gives you access to them all day, every day. So yeah, perhaps it's a cool new innovation where this deck is going ratio-wise. We see Dark Renewal, previously mostly seen in Dark Magician decks, but a Dark Renewal, excellent removal card, and also Witch of the Black Forest. This Witch can search out basically your entire deck by the looks of it, except for the Gravekeeper Spy. But it can grab the one-off deck Tribe Infecting Virus, which is a super powerful card. In the side deck, we're seeing the Guard being sided. That's always fun. And also Malevolent Catastrophe, really punishing the rule set of speed tools with no main phase 2. So decks with a lot of back row attacking into this, count your days. On the top 4 we have Steven Senko, who is on Dark Magician. Dark Magician took quite a hit with Faithful Companions, a skill card, and Magic Rebo going to limit 2. So you're basically only playing 1 Magic Rebo. But yeah, here we also see the Dark Renewal, excellent non-destroying removal card. Triple Sakuretsu Armor as the limit 3s, and we have the inclusion of this cool card, Magician's Valkyria. Monsters your opponent controls cannot attack spellcasters except this one. I'm not entirely sure what the reason for this is, but I guess, yeah, somehow forcing the opponent to attack this. She has quite decent attack stats, so you won't be losing too many life points, so you can keep going for your Magic Rebo. Although she is light and Magic Rebo requires a dark spellcaster to be destroyed to be added from the graveyard. So yeah, but yeah, pretty cool tech card. I probably would play the skill Dark Magician in the main deck myself as an extra spellcaster, or maybe the Kaiku, but then again, I didn't make it to the top 4 of American Continental Championship. We see 1000 knives, 1 dark magic attack in the main, and additional copies of those in the side. So I guess he can pivot into playing 2 of either of them, or maybe just signing in a second one. Anyway, very cool list. I like a lot of the things here, the Champion's Vigilance and an Unending Nightmare in the side. So yeah, congrats to Steven. The other top 4 player was another Dark Magician player, and his deck looks very similar but also kind of different. He was on Mika Holton was on 1 Dark Magician Girl, no Sage's Stone in the list, but we do see Dark Magical Curtain for easy access to Dark Magician. If you're starting off with that one, you can immediately grab your Magic Kuribo of the skill. We see Quaking Mirror Forces for the limit 3s, a Lost Wind in the main deck, very cool card. There's another Negation Trap in Speedle that we are gonna see later down the line. We see plenty of Fissures in the side deck. The limit 1 is Fossil Dyna, but Fossil Dyna is probably still a bit of a tough thing to deal with for this deck, so maybe the Fissures are for that. And yeah, Night Beam super strong card, so I'm excited to see that. Not that with the Triple Breaker you are needing extra back row removal, but yeah, Mika might have found that necessary. We're heading into the top 8, and here we're gonna see Hudson Myers' Cyber Angel list. Cyber Angel, one of the few decks that really benefited from the last Forbidden Unlimited lists. So we are seeing Bentons as the limit 3s, the newly limit 2'd Lava Golems are in the side deck, Offerings to the Doomed, still one of the best limit 1 cards as the limit 1 of choice. So yeah, a fairly straightforward Cyber Angel deck. You still want to OTK, I guess, so that's why there's so much spell and trap removal in the main deck. Twister is a bit of a breakout card, but I guess it's mainly there for the Amazon straps. Triple Necro Valley in the side deck might be a bit counterintuitive. I'm not entirely sure what deck you would bring that in against. Maybe Fossils? Because going on, we did see Fossils, also top 8, piloted by Thomas Hillman. And yeah, one really cool card I want to highlight here is the Drag Down into the Grave. Both players look at each other's hands and pitch one, and both players then draw one. So that is excellent synergy with the Weathering Soldier that gets its effect when it's discarded to the grave as well. We are seeing yeah, the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master and the Card Trooper as tech cards, all very cool. We see Delta the Magnet Warrior for loading up the graveyards, the Calcifidia, excellent card, really love that in the Fossil deck, because it can also send the Weathering Soldier and then trigger its effects. In the side deck we see a lot of spell trap removal. We see double Galaxy Cyclone, double Nobleman of Extermination. I'm really a big fan of this card going forward, so I hope to see a lot more of it. So congrats to Thomas for topping with Fossils. Here we see a slightly different take on Gravekeepers, piloted by Idris Kamir. Sorry if I get that wrong, but yeah, Idris is going for the Nightmare Penguin as their tech card, so definitely interesting. Not too much to say about this deck. It is maxing out on the Descendant, no Recruiter in the deck. That's fairly spicy, but it seems that Idris was more in on the Burn engine with the double Deskoala in the main deck. We also see double Lost Wind in the main deck, so that's definitely interesting, siding into even more Burn with the double Lava Golem in the side deck. So very interesting to see this different take on Gravekeepers. And then the last one, and this is the spiciest one of all, piloted by Benedict Weinbeck, and it's Diamond Tooth Turbo. We have seen this pop up in one of the Speedball showdowns recently, but it basically revolves around this card, Archfiend's Oath. For 500 life points, if you can call the top card of your deck correctly, you get to add it to the hand. else send it to the bottom. And that has synergy with the skill Aroma Strategy, which allows you to always look at the top card of your deck. So very interesting, very cool. I'm very glad to see this deck have a top. Of course, your 2 limit 2 slots are going to be reinforcements of the army, because that way you can change the order of cards in your deck for the Diamond Dudes. So if you have a Diamond Dude up or an Archfiend's Oath, and you have something on top of your deck that you don't really want to see there, you can just play reinforcements of the army and shuffle up. The limit 3 slots are the Quaking Mirror Forces. Yeah, excellent card, especially with the Battle Survivor allowing you to recycle it. And speaking of Battle Survivor, we have a lot more cards that interact with it. We have the Offerings to the Doomed, which I really love with Battle Survivor, because then you can play it in the battle phase. At the end of the battle phase, add it back, play it again, and you'll only skip 1 draw phase. We also see Sphere Kuribos and the Spell Shattering Arrow. He said in the Discord that it was really cracked for him this tournament. And of course the Megaton Magical Cannon. If you are able to send it off Diamond Dude, it can blow up the entire opponent's field. So very cool, very hype whenever that happens. In the side deck we see a Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell that can help you get rid of dead spell cards. You don't really need the 2nd or 3rd Archfiend's Oath on the board, and you don't need the Megaton Magical Cannon in the hand. So yeah, and Waking the Dragon, of course, making an appearance. It probably got him some games. DD Crow's super cool side card for Speedle, you know, bringing the hand trap metagame into our format. So guys, that was it for my brief overview of the Speedle North American Continental Championship. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't also already, and thank you for watching. Bye!